Lord, give us that special touch. Bless us and keep us safe. In your precious Son's name we pray and say thanks.
Thank you very much. And let me commend the students who are actually paying attention and listening to what is going on. We welcome you to our Hero Celebration or Civic Devotion. And this morning, today, we are celebrating under the theme or reigniting greatness through our heritage. What is the theme? No, not the school's, not that one, not the motto. The theme for today, I read it twice. So listen, because I'm going to ask you. And if you are listening, we have prizes and surprises today. So if you, at any point in time, we can ask a question. And if you're able to answer the question, then you have something nice to receive. So the theme is reigniting greatness through our heritage. What is the theme? Reigniting greatness through our heritage. And so we are celebrating. I know that even in your social studies classes that you are reminded of certain things. And today we are just helping you to understand a little bit more. So I need your full attention because we're going to go through as smoothly and as quickly as possible. At this time, we are going to be inviting Mr. Mac. Welcome. Mr. McIntosh, put your hands together for Mr. McIntosh. Okay, so he's coming decked in his colors. I guess he's going to the games today. Right, Mr. Mac?
Good morning, students. Good morning, students. Good morning, colleagues, and good morning to everyone who are in the vicinity of this function. It is not an easy task to welcome someone to a place that you are accustomed to. But my job today is to welcome you anyway. And so today is a day of significance as we reignite, reintroduce, realign, and refocus our attention on our culture and the importance of the past, the present, and will frame the future. So on behalf of the Board of Management, our principal, Mrs. Maxine Evans, our Vice Principal for the lower school, Mrs. Rosalie Green, and to bring you fun, food, and fellowship.
Thank you very much, Mr. McIntosh. And I know you have been officially welcome and you feel welcome. So at this time, we are going to be turning our attention to our Cadet Corps. You have been seeing them around and they have been doing great things as the students here at Green Island High School. So at this time, they are going to be doing their part. So I invite you to pay attention, turn your attention to our extreme right. And you have to be
center. Quick march. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Stand at attention from everybody. Please stand and stand at attention. Stand everyone, and as you're standing at attention, let's go. Those who are seated, if you're not understanding, or tell the person next to you if you're seated to stand. It's now time for us to sing the national anthem. If you're here, kindly make your way to the library at this time. As we continue our program, we are at this very important part where we will be getting a better understanding. So even if you have gotten it while you're in your class, this morning we have with us the Head of Department for the Social Sciences, Mrs. R. Reed Grignon, and she will be reminding us, and for those who were not so keen, she will be telling us about the importance of Heroes Day. Who did I say will be presenting at this time? Who did I say will be presenting? Remember, you have to listen because you don't know at what point in time I will be giving away something. So you have to listen. Who did I say is the head of the Social Sciences Department? Mrs. Reed Grignon. So at this time, let us put our hands together as she will be telling us or reminding us about the importance of, what again? Heroes Day celebration.
Thank you, Mrs. Grant Hewitt. Mr. Michael McIntosh, Vice Principal, Mrs. Rosalie Green, Vice Principal, other members of the academic staff, ancillary staff, administrative staff, and our students. A very good morning to you all. Good morning, Green Island High School. Good morning. No, don't sound hungry. Good morning, Green Island High. Good morning. Thank you, that's better. It was Marcus Garvey who said, a nation without a knowledge of its past, history, traditions, and culture is like a tree without roots. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, students, any nation, any people that is ignorant, unappreciative of their past history and culture are as good as dead. But this morning, Green Island High is alive and well because we not only know about our culture and our history, but we have come out to celebrate. Our history informs us of where we are coming from, the sacrifices made by the generations before us, those men and women of old who blazed a trail and secured for us the many rights and privileges that we enjoy and often take for granted today. The right to worship, the right to gather in a space like this, the right to vote for our leaders, the right to free speech, the right to freedom of association where we can join associations and organizations to advance our own interests. All of these are rights that were secured for us by our Constitution. All of these are rights that generations gone, some of them did not enjoy, but for the work of our heroes who fought valiantly to help set the pace for us to get freedom and independence and to be able to celebrate those rights today. So on Heroes Day, we pause to celebrate the legacies of our past. On Heroes Day, we pause to recall some great men and women. On Heroes Day, we pause to honor the work and worth of those of our ancestors who have made life much more worthwhile for us to live today. On Heroes Day, as we come out to remember our past and to celebrate our heroes, we boldly and courageously and proudly stand on the shoulders of those who blazed this trail and made life what it is in Jamaica today. So on this Heroes Day, as we pause to celebrate under the theme, reigniting greatness through our heritage, we pause to recognize the greatness of those who have gone ahead of us. And we seek to reignite that which seemed to be slipping away from us. We pause to remind ourselves of all that we hold dear in Jamaica, and specifically as we focus on Green Island High School today. We pause to celebrate the legacies that we have. So I say to Jamaica and Jamaicans across the landscape of our school community today, as we come to celebrate, let's recall the work of these great men and let it reignite us, let it re-inspire us, that we also may press towards greatness in our own spheres. So I wish you well. And as we celebrate, rejoice that you have something to celebrate today, for indeed we do. Have a great day, Green Island High. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Grinion. And I hope that you were listening, because we are writing the questions to ask you. And I'm sure you're able to see the display right on this table. And you'd want something nice to take home, right? Right? Okay. At this time, are you hearing me? If you're hearing me, raise your right hand. So only a few persons have right hands, right? Okay. Let's continue. You can put them down. We are going to be having a special item at this time. It's a cultural item. And it will be done by a student. Do you want to hear the item? Do you want to hear the item? If you want to hear the item, shout out your school motto. I didn't hear you. Shout out your school motto. You're going to shout the school motto and let it sound like a song. Let's go. Excellent. All right. Now I'm hearing you. So I'm going to be inviting Raheem at this time. Raheem is a grade 9 student, a proud student at Green Island High, and he's going to be singing Freedom.
Oh, freedom.
What is our motto? No, I didn't hear you. What is our motto? I did not hear them all the way in Montego Bay. What's your motto? Yes! Let's put our hands together for Raheem. We are proud of him. Teachers, we are proud of Raheem, right? And we know why we say we are proud of Raheem. And Miss Myers, you're doing well. Myers-Berry, you're doing well. Miss Miller, you are doing extremely well. Keep it up. And this is what we are displaying today because we are the best in the... No, sir. After me, I'm big up, so I just flap my show. We are the best in the... And no other school can... Come again. We are the best in the... And no other school can... All right, I mean in excellence, all right? All right? All right, thank you, thank you. You are supporting, you are listening, you are paying attention. And we just want to welcome those persons who have joined us online. We are welcome, we're happy that you've joined us. And you can share your chat right there. We will read the messages in a short order. This time we're going to be looking at the school's history. And we'll be having a presentation of the uniform groups here and the various clubs. And so I will be inviting Miss Miller and Mrs. Chisholm. I don't know if it's Miss Miller alone, but I do see Miss Miller, our cultural agent. So let's put our hands together for Miss Miller.
Hey, good morning, Green Island. Good morning. All right, and of course we are at the school of choice, Green Island High School. But how many of us know about the history of this great school? And so we're going to be I won't keep you long because I know you want to do other things. So we're going to do the history of the school. So, and listen carefully, because there are going to be some prizes. Take out your pens, take out your notebooks, because we have some prizes at the end of this if you are able to answer the questions. So, 1969, the doors, what year was that? 1969. I want to come back to that. 1969. The doors of the Green Island Junior Secondary School was opened for the first time. The school is built on lands that are part of the Hardin Hall Estate, a sugar cane plantation right here in Industrial Cove, Green Island. Now, did you know that your school is built on a sugar plantation? No? And right where you look right here is the well where the slaves would come to get their water. So you're actually sitting and your ancestors are sitting beside you this morning. So when you look on the lawn, that part that is always green, that's the part where the slaves would come. That's the well that they came to get their water. The school, when it was opened, it had about approximately, I'm not sure, there were about a few schools that were open at that time. And at that time, the students wore burgundy and white tunics. The principal at that time was Mr. Simon Clark. What was that name? When was the school open? 1969. Where? What was the name of the estate? We're getting there. So there were about 500 children enrolled. And there was only one shift at the time. The school started at 8 o'clock and it ended at 3 p.m. The students who entered the school were ages 12 and then they left at grade 9, age 15. At that time, the only subjects that were offered were Spanish, history, general science, education. Mr. Simon Clark began a program to keep students beyond grade 9 and prepare them to sit external exams. In the mid-1970s, the Ministry of Education adopted the ideas born at this institution to keep students in school until grade 11. During the final, students were to do several core subjects and a vocational area, so they would leave with a skill in the areas of woodwork, electrical installation, agriculture, business education, machine shop and welding, and child care. In 1970, the shift system was introduced, and that is a shift system that we have now. From 500 students in 1969, our school now almost have 2,000 students enrolled. Quite a lot of you. The school changed from junior secondary school, then it went to comprehensive high, and now we are a high school. We are trailblazers. Trailblazers mean at this school, many things were first done at this school before they were done anywhere else. Some of these projects include the ROSE program, that's a reform of secondary program, education, e-learning project, the Health and Family Life project, the piloting of teaching of drama as a subject for grades 7 to 9, the pilot of the teaching of performing arts and physical education and sports subjects at both CXC, CSEC, and K level. Did you know that your school was the first school to do drama at CXC in the Caribbean? No. And we were the first schools to do performing arts and PE in the Caribbean. So your school do have a lot of things. And come on, clap your school, clap your school. And you know, your school motto is what? Excellent. I don't think you know what your school motto is. If you know what your school motto is, clap and say, what's your school motto? Excellent. Awesome. And so we have made many extracurricular activities, and excellence is a part of them. The performing arts, 4-H, sports, debating club, Spanish club, the Cadet Corps, the Marine Corps, Girl Guides, and the chess club. And so at this time, if you are members of this club, we're going to ask these persons who epitomize excellence and who are the part of some of the students who are ensuring that the fire of excellence burn to come out at this time. Football. Where are our footballers? Where are the footballers? Come on, give it up for the footballers and their coach. Yes. And in 1992, we were the Costa Cup finalists. And we went as far as the quarterfinals in 2013. Give it up for the coaches! And many of you don't know that song, but when they say green and gold, you say boom. Green and gold! Green and gold! Gold, let's go! Let's see if we can get a gold. A song recorded by a former drama teacher, Mr. Kevin Carty and today. Let's go now. Green Island go! Green Island go! Alright, give it up. And now we move on. We ask them to, thank you very much for footballers. Another part of our tradition is our netball tradition. We have a rich netball tradition. At least one team making it to the zone round each year. And from this school came our sunshine girl, Carla Williams and Yannick Gordon. Ladies and gentlemen, students, let's welcome our netballers at this time. Mr. Can you give me some, let's give me some Demario. Can you give me some music? So let's welcome our netballers. Give it up for the pregame. As they continue to keep the energy of all right, let's hear it for our netballers. one more time for all netballers as they make their parade around the field. Another area of excellence is our track and field. Green Island High has enjoyed a rich legacy of track and field exploit through the years. Sports has been a transition from the days of Mr. Dougherty, Mr. Wallace, Mr. Blackburn, and Mr. Philip Hall, Mrs. Morgan Sinister, and Mrs. Crooks. In the last decade in particular, under the inspiration of court extraordinaire, Mr. Michael McIntosh, Green Island High Sports Program has soared to new heights. We have helped to shape the landscape of track and field by the talented individuals we have produced as national, regional, and world championships. We speak of persons like Roxroy Cato, Fabian Royce, Sharona Williams, Shanae Vidal, Vanessa Pusey, Kimon Hines, and we could not talk without mentioning world champion Odale Todd. Ladies and gentlemen, can we welcome the track team? Is the track team here? We welcome members of the track team, and we ask Coach McIntosh to go with them as we applaud the track team at this time. Come on, give it up. Keep the music going for the track team. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Mr. Reed. Probably need to take a lap around the field, Mr. Reed. Boxing. While we don't engage in boxing as a sports, at this school, if you look on the wall, we have produced boxing champion. Ricardo Simmett, who's a former student of this school, was a winner of the Ray and Nephew Contender, a student from this school. So let's give us, Ricardo is not here. A big round of applause for Ricardo. We have not had a cricket team for a long time, but between 1988 and 1996, we entered and we were group winners for about 4 years, as well as advancing to the inter-rounds of the Henley Cup competition. I don't think we have any cricketers with us this morning. One new addition to our extracurricular activities is our chess club. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the chess club members who are here and their chess club coach, Mr. Beckford. The chess club, they began under the watchful eye of Mr. Albert Beckford, and they have stamped their place as chess champions in the West and all across Jamaica. Watch them as they come out with their chessboard. Ladies and gentlemen, keep the music going as we welcome Mr. Beckford and the chess team. Come on, let's keep cheering now. And remember, you too can be members of the chess club. Thank you, Mr. Beckman, as you continue to keep the fire blazing for the chess club. We now move on. Thank you very much. As we move on in keeping the excellence going, one of the areas that the school have excelled in is in the area of the performing arts. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the performing arts students. The institution has really etched its name on the annals of the JCBC Festival of Arts for over 25 years, winning many gold medals and national medals in Jamaica. They have been named the most outstanding school in performing arts of the parish and has been among the top 5 schools in the island for a number of years. Our school has been nominated 4 times for the prestigious Marcus Garvey Award for excellence in the performing arts. We have many students who continue to shine for the school, including Kelly May of Mellow FM, Marvin Sherman, who now dances on Broadway, along with many others. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Performing Arts Club. Thank you, the Performing Arts Club, as we thank them for continuing to be the and the morning of our teacher is Cadet with the Performing Arts Club. Give them a round of applause, the Performing Arts Club. We move on now to our 4-H club. The club has most achievements in areas such as agro-processing, agriculture, home economics, and digital arts. The school was awarded the Best National School Form in 2010-2011. Students have also been awarded scholarship for tertiary education to the 4-H club. Is the 4-H club here? If they are, we welcome them at this moment. If not, could you give the 4-H club a big round of applause just now? We welcome members of the 4-H club. Give them a big round of applause. As they say their motto. They're going to be saying their pledge.
I pledge.
My hands to larger services. My health for better living. For my club, my community, my country, and my world.
Thank you very much. Give the 4-H club a big round of applause. Another part of our excellence is our Girls Guide. The Girl Guide began in September 2004 under the leadership of Miss M. Mary and Mrs. Y. Glenn. The club continues to group young ladies in achieving their full potential through fun, friendship, challenges, and adventure. Ladies and gentlemen, is the Girl Guide here this morning? No, but could you give a big round of applause to the Girl Guides? Among our extracurricular activities, we have the Key Club. Are they here? The Key Club. Could you welcome the Key Club at this time? The Key Club members, give them a big round of applause, please. And this is a service club, and they continue to ignite excellence.
Vibes check. We feel good. Vibes check. We feel good. We feel so good.
Indeed, we feel good. Give them a big round of applause and keep on. And this time we welcome not an extracurricular activity but a group God has continued to do well in the school, all student leaders. Our school boasts a prefect, a well-constituted prefect and student council body, which is building on legacies of the past. Our first head boy, Wesley Miller, went to overseas and then to the University of the West Indies. Today, he's the chief surgeon in Bermuda. Among the first head girls was Paula Williams, who is now a lecturer at the University of the West Indies. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our prefect body, our student leaders, our student council, our prefect body. Could you welcome them at this time, please?
Faces of excellence. Excellence, excellence. That's our motto. Excellence, excellence. That's our motto. Excellence, excellence. That's our motto. Faces of excellence.
Indeed, our prefect body, faces of excellence. I'm going to ask all the groups to stand by, not to change, but to stand by, as we're going to ask all the groups back out in a little while. Thank you much. We move on to our Marine Corps as the prefect body makes their way across. The Marine Corps, are they here? Was started by Mr. O'Dane Bailey, past Dean of Discipline, and is now a group that is headed by Mrs. Myers Berry. We know that because of COVID, they are no longer, with just 2 years without training, but they continue to live up to the motto of excellence. Earlier on, we saw one of the groups who continue to reignite greatness at our school. We welcome now the Cadet unit. This unit, the Cadet unit, this unit was started in 2012 under the supervision of Miss Jackson. The unit has continued to make us proud as it has entered many competitions and produced many outstanding leaders. It has participated in a number of shooting competitions as well as local and national civil competitions. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Cadet Corps. Be quiet as we welcome the Cadet Corps. And as they come to remember the Shaw brothers, Akeem and Andre, who are currently members of the JCF, Chadwayne Anderson, who graduated from Case and went to Israel to further his studies and now working at Search Island in St. Thomas. Tadane Waite, who was recently promoted in the United States Navy. Namoy Somerville, who is currently at Church Teachers College and was recently promoted to officer in the JCF Combined Cadet Force. With John Dockery, who participated in the international camp in the Cayman Islands in the summer of 2022. Delana Graber, who was just over the course of the summer participated in a pilot course staged by JDF. We now welcome Rashad Ford, who graduated from the Mosaic Community College and was on the principal honor roll and dean list, and is now at the University of the West Indies serving doing a course in social work. Keep quiet, keep quiet. Worship meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Cadet Corps. Indeed, an awesome legacy and an awesome heritage. And perhaps just to go back and just like to invite all those on the Lord who continue to be trailblazers of excellence. And so we just keep the old groups that are part, we're going to call your names, and you just line up around the Lord as we just continue. And I call you in order, please. So understand, Mr. Sinclair, let's please sing Honorable Mother for morning. As we just invite all the groups. Ladies and gentlemen, as we continue to ignite excellence, we invite all footballers back out for me, please. Let's keep the applause going for our footballers. Footballers. Followed by our next ballers, if they're still here. Let's keep the applause going. Our footballers, our next ballers. Keep the applause, because once you are part of great, keep it going for me. We welcome our track and field. Those persons that make a way, just stand around the lawn, our track and field. We welcome the chess club. Just take a position on the lawn. You can just stop right there in the ballers. Just stand. Chess club. Or 4-H club. Just stand. Just pull yourself, straighten yourself. Go right up to where the cadets are. Chess club, let's go right where the cadets are. Or 4-H club, make your way back outside. We continue to applaud excellence. Or 4-H club. Or club. Keep the applause going for Faces of excellence. We can take it right around the lawn. Spread yourselves right out, right out. Right up for your chest club, right up, right up. Our student leaders, our prefects, stand around, chest club, around. Okay, our performing arts club. I'm not seeing our footballers, all these are excellence.
My friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, students, get together and give the students who continue to ignite greatness. Give them a big round of applause. We say as we salute our class principals, Dr. Simon Clark, Mrs. Ruth Ballett, Mr. Eagle Ford, Mr. Mike Please, Mr. Master Clark, Mr. Horace Ford, and our cousin principal, Mrs. Roxy Evans. It is a legacy of excellence. So as they make their way across, you too can become a part of history of this great institution. So keep that applause for everyone. Yes, let's go to the next step. As once again we thank the Cadet Corps, the Chess Club, the Painter College, the Key Club, the Netballers, our French, and the Performing Arts Group, our Marine Corps, our Girl Scout, our hunters, our footballers, and our athletes.
Thank you very much, Ms. Miller. Thank you very much, Clubites. Let's put our hands together for Green Island High. Let's put our hands together for Green Island High. Prefect, if I start mentioning of the names, I'm going to get myself in trouble. But let's put our hands together for us all. Am I hearing you? All right. Thank you very much, students, teachers and students. You may make your way off the feet at this time. And we do encourage the students to join the clubs that we have here. It will help to build you. And if you were listening, and you would have heard where some of our past students are right now, and that they are doing extremely well. And you don't have to go very, very far, because some past students, they are also your teachers. So let's put our hands together one more time for Green Island High School. Thank you very much, students. Thank you for your dedicated service. And we look forward to seeing you in the future making your own mark. Right, Ms. Jones? Okay. No, were you listening to Ms. Miller? Were you listening to Ms. Miller? All right. I want to know if you were listening, and I am sure that I did say to you earlier that we are going to be having a special segment before we go into that that I have been watching the online program. So I've been watching us online. Are we listening? If you're listening, repeat the school's motto. I did not hear it. I'm all the way in Negril and I'm not hearing you. Okay. No, I checked online and there was a message there for all of us. Do you know who wrote the message? Yes, our principal, Mrs. Evans. She is online and she's watching everything and she's saying Happy Heritage Day. She missed you all and you're to enjoy the day. Do you hear that? Let's put yours together for our principal. She is watching everything that you are doing. So if you're not here, she is online and we welcome Mrs. Evans and all our online viewers. At this time, I'm going to be inviting from the Social Sciences Department. We have trivia. This is here to be giveaway. It's not grab bag. Okay, so we're going to be inviting Mrs. Foster Lewis at this time, and I hope you are listening because now it's giveaway time.
You know when me come out, me can't bother with the boring thing. Everybody will hear me. Do so. Do so. Let me see you do so. So today is our National Heritage Celebration, and I am sure my excellent students were listening to what was going on. So now it's my time to give you a lot of goodies. So I hope you are listening, and I don't want you to run and break your leg. Just be calm about it and be professional about it, all right? Because I know all of you today know the answers to the questions. All right, Mr. Music? I like it. All right, so question one. What is the name of Green Island High School's first principal? All right, are we taking answers from the parents here? Are we taking answers from the parents? I don't think so. If you want to answer questions, you have to be on that side. All right, let's go again. What is the name of Green Island High School's first principal? All right, do we have somebody coming out? Woo! We have the lady in white. And give us your answer, please. Oh Lord, she said, is that correct? One more. Mrs. Simon Park. We have a winner. Yes. Mr. Simon. Okay, we're gonna go again. In what year did Green Island High Junior Secondary School open its gates? 1968. Oh, 1969. I'm gonna give it to you. 1969. Keep the music going. All right, this is a tricky one now. I hope you were listening. Name two programs that were piloted at Green Island High School. We were the ones who started these programs. Give me two of those programs. Are you ready? Do we have somebody? Whoa, we have a winner. That's the name. Drama and HFLE. All right, keep it going. We have some bright students. How many principals has the Green Island School had since we first started? How many? 6. You are correct. You are correct. He wasn't so sure, but he is correct. 6 principals. We keep it going. How many of those critical thinking one now. In the media, take your school, somebody from the radio, somebody from television, and they ask you, what are 3 reasons why you are proud of your school? What do you say? Are you hearing me? If somebody came from the media, radio, the television, and asked you, what are 2 reasons why you are proud of your school? What do you say?
Biggest high school in Jamaica.
It is the biggest high school in Jamaica. Come again, somebody else.
It's part of national history.
It's part of the, what did we do? Why are we part of the national history?
Because our school was part of the plantation.
Alright, I like that part. Give me something else.
We was the first school to participate in drama.
Alright, I like it, I like it, I like it. Do you like it? Yes, I'm gonna give it to him. Very good, very good. Come around this side for your prize. Let's go again. Students are thinking. I like it. If you saw a group of students idling and hiding away from classes, what would you say to inspire them? Hold on, hold on. I have a crowd here. Hold on, hold on. All right, let me take a new face. Come around here. All right, so all of you just back. We're just working with one at a time. So when you hear, all right, let's go back. Prefect, help me here.
I would say that you should be proud of your school because it was one of the many first schools that ever have been created. And it was one of the many schools that are part of the national history of Jamaica.
All right, are we going to give it to him? Are we going to give him something for effort? High school, the school of excellence. We're going to give him something for effort. But I do want another answer. If you are a student idling, hiding away from class, what are some of the encouraging words that you would give to that student?
Education is the key to life success. You must work hard and make your parents proud.
Okay, are we gonna give it to her? All right, we're gonna give it to her. All right. So now start. Yes. Oh, one stop. Those students on my extreme right who are making their way out of the school. Joe Bricks. Right, turn back. We are having a program here and you are not expected to leave at this time. All right, thank you. Let's continue the trivia section. All right, so we're going to have some questions about our national heroes now. And I know that you are prompted to answer these questions. So, students, on this side, you have to go back. There's only one student at a time and you will have to go back. Thank you. All right, Mr. again. So in what year was Marcus Mosiah Garvey born? In what year was Marcus Mosiah Garvey born? Nobody knows that? Awesome. Come on up for your prize. I like it. Very good. Which national hero was born right here in Paris of Manova? Very good. Come around for your prize. All right. So I'm talking to the students. These students, if you want me to talk to you, you got to go upstairs. Very good. These words were the words of which of our national heroes? Up, you mighty race. Accomplish what you will. Up, you mighty have to be upstairs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. Come on up. Very good. So I am sorry, but we have come to the end of our trivia section. Thank you so much for participating. Until next time, I am Mrs.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Foster Lewis. So we're reminding the students that we are still having a program, and so you need to stay in one area. The boys sitting on the rail. The boys are sitting on the rail. And remember, we don't want to say certain things so that it's actually recorded. So we're bearing in mind that our program is being recorded and your motto is excellence. And so we are just doing just that. Excellent behavior. If you're not doing anything, you're expected to be upstairs. All right, I am still waiting, students. There are some students walking. We are not yet finished. So, time, we are going to be having our registration process. And so you're expected to go to homeroom and you're going to be having homeroom session then. So there are some students who are walking all over as if nothing is going on. We are not yet finished. We are now going to be inviting the Performing Arts Society. They are going to be presenting an item at this time. Still craving your attention. Still craving your attention. I am still talking. And once someone is talking, I know you should stop the talking. There are some students to my left, downstairs. The boy upstairs sitting on the rail in the green shirt, yes. All right, let's put our hands together for the Performing Arts Society, and their item is a drumming piece. Omarion Lewis, please make your way to the library at this time. That's Omarion Lewis. Make your way to the library at this time. put our hands together for the Performing Arts Society. Thank you very much, reminding us of our history and the final section or this final item on our program, I'm going to be inviting Miss Cunningham, Miss Dacia Cunningham at this time. We have a short trivia, and so we ask the students in this area to clear the area. We are dealing with students that are actually out there, not right beside us here. So if you know the answer, you just make your way down. So we are clearing this area. So Miss Cunningham, it's now over to you.
All right, I am representing the language department of Green Island High School, and that comprises of Spanish and English. So you're going to listen to the Spanish, and then you're going to translate it to English. Buenos días, profesores y estudiantes.
You have to make your way down here.
Anybody with the answer? Buenos días, profesores y estudiantes.
Good morning, students.
That's not correct.
Good morning, teachers and students.
That's correct. Give him a round of applause. We are going to give you one in Creole, and that's Jamaican Creole, and you're going to translate it to standard Jamaican English. What is the name of our national dish?
What is the name of our national dish?
Is he correct? Yes, it is.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I see you were listening and you were able to participate. So I'm going to ask you to clear this area. Students who are standing here, clear this area. Remember, we are focusing also on safety and security. During the course of this week, there's a young man standing on a chair by CR5. Standing in the doorway in a green shirt. There's a young man standing on a chair. Yes, those persons in the classroom, please come outside. We do not have homeroom session at this time, not yet at least. So if you're inside the classroom, please come outside. During the course of this week, we are making special commendations to two students who assisted a student who wasn't doing so well in getting to the nursing station. They could have allowed her to stay there, but in the good spirit of being an excellent student here at the Green Island High School, they did what was right. And so we are pausing at this time to say thank you to John Samuels and Raheem Nelson. Thank you very much for what you did this week. And with your model behavior, we are expecting other students to do the same. We are also asking John Samuels, if you are here, to make your way to the main area at the stand, John Samuels. So sometimes we see something not going good and we pass the person. But you will never know what will happen to you in the future. So do the good you can. So John is not here. He's here. John, call in once. John. with the end sound. I'm going to take it for myself. J-O-H and John, where are you? I heard you're a masculine boy. Single-handed lift up the heavy girl. Thank you very much, John. We commend you. She wasn't heavy. I didn't know. Oh, it's you. Oh, it's you. Oh, never mind. All right, thank you very much. And so, put your hands together, students. You can be awarded. Just continue doing the good you can. We want to thank you all for making this program a success. So we want to thank our principal, our vice principals, the social sciences department, our admin ancillary staff, our language arts department, administrative, and everybody, even you students, for making our program the success it has been. And so at this time, we are going to stand, and we are going to stand at attention. We will be singing our school's song. Wherever you are, please stand. It's now time for us to sing our school song. I'm inviting a singer to come and assist. And please remember that we will be having afternoon shift. So the afternoon shift students, you will remain behind. It is important that you remain behind. You'll be going to your homeroom. Morning shift students and to our afternoon shift students, we are going to be going into registration at this time. So six formers, you are asked to collect your ties from Mr. Griffiths. So six formers, you're here, collect your ties. I'm asking the students of